They are so strong from corners. It was another set-piece masterclass from Arsenal on Wednesday against Manchester United. That's 22 goals from corners now since the start of last season. And that works out as a goal every 16 taken. So it's not just that they've had more corners than other teams, it's that they are better and more effective at taking them as well. And that is the most in the Premier League and the most in European football's major leagues. And at that rate, Arsenal are on course to break their own record of 16 goals scored in a single season from corners. That was last time around, and they hold that jointly with West Brom. And as Tony Pulis, who was manager of West Brom at the side, looks like the penny's dropping for everybody. Everybody's going back to Tony Pulis style football. But corners have been fantastically successful for Arsenal. Why, Jamie? What are they doing so well?
Well, listen, they get a little bit of criticism in some ways, or, you know, joke about the fact that they score a lot from set pieces, but it's absolutely amazing what they've done, and credit to them. And everybody knows, they're trying to think of these secrets, what they're doing. The delivery is I've never seen delivery like it, really, you know, with Declan Rice and Bukayo Saka. And they never miss the spot where they're supposed to get. Now, it's not so much what Arsenal are doing, it's what you've got to do to try and stop it. And when you look at what happened in midweek against Manchester United, I thought Manchester United were embarrassing on this corner. Now, you've got to be physical, you've got to be aggressive. Now, we know they have these numbers at the back post. Just watch how easy it is for the Arsenal players just to get where they want. So, first of all, look at the space between the Manchester United players and the Arsenal players. They're not close enough. They're allowing them just to move, to run. And there's no point them actually being there, really, because they just allow them to run to that front space where they want to go. And again, we know the delivery is going to be absolutely fantastic. So, look, they just run through and they all congregate at the near post and get a goal. I mean, that was awful. But when I look at teams who've actually done OK against them, I look at a corner we looked at against Chelsea, similar sort of situation, and look at the difference in aggression from Chelsea. And look at the way they're actually facing. Now, most people would say they're not looking at the ball, but you have to do something different against Arsenal. Look how aggressive they are. They're looking at them in the eye. They actually force some of the Arsenal players to go off the pitch. And you're not going to run. We're going to make it really difficult for you. Because don't forget, Arsenal give fouls away when they score goals, actually knocking people out the way. Be aggressive. Be up against them. Look at them stopping them. Hands on the shirt, holding people off, people going off. It's a lot more difficult. But still, the delivery's fantastic. Arsenal get the first touch. Something could come from it. But it's a lot more difficult. And that's what Tottenham have got to do today. They have to be a lot more aggressive. And we know Tottenham have big problems defending set pieces themselves since Postecoglou's come in, but they've got to be aggressive with them.
West Ham tried to do that as well, though, Cara, didn't they? A couple of weeks ago, and they conceded.
The delivery's fantastic, but what are we saying we do? You've got to be aggressive. You can't just allow them just to run through and just do what they want. It's almost like a psychological thing as well.
Right? It's become. But I also think the most important thing is you've got to attack the ball. You have to take responsibility, and I think when you have, and I know you went under Rafa Benitez, you did. You know, sometimes you do zonal, something a bit of man-to-man marking, but sometimes with zonal with players now, it takes away the accountability for not going to head the ball. And that's what I'm seeing teams now. And Arsenal got this a bit of theatre about it. Every time they get a corner, it was a bit like when Rory Delap had a throw-in. Everyone goes quiet, there's a bit of excitement, and the chaos just ensues. And teams aren't doing the most important thing and the most basic thing, because if you've got players that can attack the ball like Gabriel, people like, you have to match them. You have to go and try and head it, and nobody's matching up against them. Everybody's too scared to go and actually attack the ball, which is the most important thing.
The thing is, as Jamie said, the delivery is unreal from both sides. In swingers, not out swingers, in swingers, so it only needs a glance. And the other one, they all come up to score. They all come up the centre halves. Jamie will tell you, he's probably played with players that the manager goes, you've got to go up, and you go, I've got to run all the way up there, and they're going to whip the ball, and the goalkeeper's going to catch it, and I've got to run another 70 yards back. These come up to score. Their movement, even the one Jamie showed there where they try their hardest, they still win the flick on. Yeah. Someone could have been there and just nodded it in, and we'd have all been going, well, look at that. But it's because of the determination, and someone's got to come up with solutions, and at the moment, no one's doing it.
The Arsenal goal-scoring debate, set pieces in the spotlight. In the ever-evolving world of football, the discussions around tactical approaches and goal-scoring methods often create ripples that impact the narrative surrounding teams. Recently, Arsenal has found itself at the center of a heated debate regarding their reliance on set pieces for scoring goals. While pundits have raised eyebrows at this tactic, one voice stands out in defense of the Gunners, Jamie Carragher. His assertion that scoring from set pieces should not be a point of contention has sparked further discussion about the legitimacy of this approach in modern football. The rise of set-piece goals. In recent seasons, Arsenal has seen a significant uptick in goals scored from set pieces. This includes corners, free kicks, and throw-ins, which have become integral to their attacking strategy. Critics argue that a heavy reliance on these situations diminishes the artistry of open play. They claim that while set pieces are a legitimate part of the game, a team should not have to depend on them to secure victories. This perspective often overlooks the tactical nuances that set pieces bring to the game. Set pieces have long been a part of football strategy, employed effectively by teams across the world. They offer a structured opportunity to score, often capitalizing on the chaos that ensues during a match. For Arsenal, the ability to convert set pieces into goals has not only increased their scoring tally, but has also provided a tactical advantage that can disrupt opposing defenses. Jamie Carragher's perspective. Amid the criticism, Jamie Carragher has emerged as a vocal defender of Arsenal's approach. The former Liverpool defender and current pundit argues that if scoring from set pieces leads to victories, then it should not be viewed negatively. Carragher emphasizes that the end justifies the means. If Arsenal is winning games by taking advantage of these situations, it should be celebrated rather than scrutinized. Carragher's argument is rooted in the fundamental principles of football. Teams are rewarded for exploiting weaknesses in their opponents. He points out that many successful teams have utilized set pieces effectively, yet they rarely face the same level of scrutiny as Arsenal. For Carragher, this double standard raises questions about the nature of the criticism directed at the Gunners. Why is it a crime to score from set pieces, he asks. If it wins you games, then what's the problem? This sentiment resonates with many fans who appreciate the tactical depth that set pieces add to the game. The double standard in criticism. One of the most compelling aspects of Carragher's defense is the notion of a double standard in football analysis. While countless teams across the league utilize set pieces as a key component of their attacking strategies, Arsenal seems to be singled out for criticism. Teams like Manchester City and Liverpool have also enjoyed success through set pieces, yet their methods are often framed in a more favorable light. This discrepancy raises intriguing questions about media narratives and biases. Why does Arsenal's success through set pieces provoke such scrutiny, while other teams are celebrated for their tactical acumen? Carragher's observations urge fans and pundits alike to reconsider their perspectives on goal-scoring methods. Tactical evolution in modern football. Football is an ever-evolving sport, with tactics and strategies continuously shifting to adapt to new challenges. The rise of analytics and data-driven approaches in football has led to a greater emphasis on set pieces as a vital scoring opportunity. Coaches now invest significant time and resources into perfecting set-piece routines, recognizing their potential to change the outcome of matches. For Arsenal, this tactical evolution has paid dividends. Their commitment to enhancing set-piece efficiency reflects a broader trend in football where teams prioritize every possible avenue to score. As the game becomes more competitive, maximizing all scoring opportunities is crucial for success. The impact on team strategy. Arsenal's focus on set pieces has not only affected their scoring, but has also influenced their overall team strategy. By integrating set pieces into their attacking play, Arsenal has added another layer of complexity to their game. This makes them less predictable and more challenging to defend against, as opponents must prepare for a variety of threats. Moreover, the confidence gained from scoring through set pieces can have a positive effect on the team's overall morale. Players who contribute to these goals often feel a sense of accomplishment, which can translate into stronger performances during open play. This psychological boost cannot be underestimated in a sport where confidence and momentum play critical roles. The future of Arsenal's scoring. As Arsenal continues to navigate the season, the focus on set pieces will likely remain a talking point. However, the challenge for the team will be to balance their set-piece success with open play creativity. While Carragher makes a compelling case for the legitimacy of their tactics, there is an undeniable desire among fans for a more dynamic attacking style. The key for Arsenal will be to maintain their effectiveness from set pieces while also developing a fluid attacking game that can create opportunities from open play. This dual approach could not only silence critics, but also elevate the team to new heights in their quest for titles. The debate surrounding Arsenal's goal-scoring methods is emblematic of broader discussions in football about tactics, efficiency, and the art of scoring. In a world where every goal counts, Arsenal's strategy should not be viewed as a weakness, but rather as a testament to their tactical ingenuity. As the season unfolds, the Gunners will continue to challenge perceptions and perhaps redefine the narrative surrounding set pieces in the beautiful game. After all, if the ultimate goal is to win, then every avenue to achieve that goal deserves respect.